Hi, nice to see you again. Introduction. The gaze you feel, the silence you hear, you can feel it, can't you? That delicate presence, that knowing look, the lingering like on an old post. You sense her gaze, watching and observing from afar. Yet, the silence remains. No message. No call. It's a paradox that can ignite a storm of questions. Why? What does it signify? Should I make the first move? This confusing silence can spiral into obsession, frustration, or even self-doubt. But what if grasping this dynamic isn't about figuring her out, but about genuinely understanding yourself? She's watching you, but won't reach out, a Stoic reflection. Today, we're plunging into a captivating Stoic reflection on a scenario that feels all too familiar. We'll delve into the reasons she might be observing in silence, but more crucially, we'll redirect our attention to your inner tranquility and strength. This isn't about playing mind games or interpreting hidden messages. It's about mastering your thoughts, embracing what lies beyond your control, and leading a life so firmly rooted in virtue that her actions transform into mere observations, not disruptions to your serenity. Part 1. The illusion of her why, and why it doesn't matter. Our minds are designed to seek out explanations. When someone watches without engaging, we concoct intricate stories. She's testing me, she regrets it, she wants me to pursue her. While some of these may contain a hint of truth, the Stoic poses a vital question. Is her why something you can control? The dichotomy of control. Concentrate on what is within your grasp. Her motivations, her fears, her past experiences, all of these are completely outside your control. Fixating on them is akin to attempting to alter the weather with your thoughts. It's a pointless endeavor that saps your energy and robs you of your peace. You don't know her why, and you likely never will. Trying to speculate is a snare. Part 2. Her silence, a reflection of her own path, not yours when she observes but refrains from reaching out. Her silence is essentially a mirror of her present state, her boundaries, her uncertainties, or her history. It seldom serves as a direct commentary on your value or your actions in the here and now. Potential reasons for her silence, briefly touch upon, with disclaimers. She may have moved on, yet feels a wistful curiosity. She could be unsure, torn, or indecisive. Perhaps she's concentrating on her own life and challenges. She might fear rejection or the revival of past issues. Or she simply may not wish to engage any further. Each of these reasons is uniquely hers. They reside within her internal landscape, which lies outside your realm of influence. Grasping this doesn't imply a lack of care, rather, it signifies a rational detachment from an outcome that is not yours to dictate. You triumph by acknowledging that her journey is hers alone, and yours is distinctly yours. Part 3. The Stoic's gaze, directing your attention inward, rather than being consumed by her gaze upon you. The Stoic channels that energy elsewhere. You shift your focus inward. Here lies your true strength, in nurturing your character, finding your peace, and discovering your purpose. This is the impenetrable fortress of the self that no outside scrutiny can breach. Inward focus, take command of your thoughts and judgments. Foster your virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, temperance. Dedicate yourself to your personal growth and evolution. Seek fulfillment that is not reliant on external approval. When you are truly immersed in crafting your own life, her gaze loses its significance. It becomes merely an external occurrence. Your value is not dictated by her outreach, but by the integrity of your actions and the caliber of your character. This deep sense of self-control is the most alluring trait you can develop. Part 4. The Art of Acceptance, welcoming what is. The Stoic concept of amor fati, or love of fate, inspires us to embrace everything that unfolds, not merely with resignation, but with a passionate acceptance. This includes her silence. You don't resist it. You don't harbor resentment. You acknowledge it as an undeniable aspect of the present moment. Acceptance. Avoid resisting what lies beyond your control. Seek out growth opportunities in every circumstance. Your tranquility resides in the acceptance of reality. Do not wish for events to unfold as you desire. Instead, hope that what occurs happens as it does. Then you will find happiness. Epictetus. Her silence is a given. Your role is not to alter it, but to embrace it completely. This acceptance does not imply a lack of emotion. Rather, it signifies that you refuse to allow those feelings to dictate your actions or disturb your inner serenity. It's a bold act of release. Part 5. The courage to communicate. When and how to break your own silence. So, does embracing Stoicism mean you should never reach out? Absolutely not. A true Stoic makes decisions rooted in reason and virtue, steering clear of fear or manipulation. At times, the bravest act is to communicate wisely. However, the motivation behind your words can transform everything. Virtuous communication. When you choose to reach out, do it with clarity and without expectations. Be honest about your intentions, for instance, to clarify, to share, to connect, if the moment feels right. Prepare yourself for any kind of response, or even silence, with a calm heart. Concentrate on, is this action virtuous, rather than will this prompt her to reply? If you choose to shatter your own silence, let it come from a place of strength, not from a sense of desperation. Your message ought to be straightforward, respectful, and devoid of emotional appeals or expectations. It should reflect your integrity, not serve as a plea for attention. And if she still chooses not to respond, you retreat back to the sanctuary of your inner peace, unshaken. Part 6. Living a life that radiates self-sufficiency. The true magnetism. In the end, the most compelling response to her silent observation is to simply lead an extraordinary life. A life brimming with purpose, firmly rooted in your values, overflowing with your own joys and challenges, rendering her gaze completely inconsequential to your happiness. Own joys and challenges, rendering her gaze completely inconsequential to your happiness. Radiating self-sufficiency. Make your mission and goals your top priority. Nurture deep, meaningful friendships. Welcome new experiences and knowledge. Commit to regular self-care, physical, mental, spiritual. Be fully present in your own life. When you are truly invested in becoming the best version of yourself, your energy transforms. You become irresistibly magnetic, not because you're playing games, but because you are genuinely whole and self-sufficient. This is the truth that pierces through all the distractions. People are naturally attracted to those who are confident in themselves and deeply committed to their own journey. Conclusion. Your unshakable peace in the face of her silence. So, she's observing you, yet remains silent. Let her. Your peace does not depend on her actions. Your value is not determined by her attention. Embrace the Stoic way. Control what you can, accept what you cannot, and invest your energy into nurturing your own unshakable self. Live a life so rich and meaningful that her silence, or her gaze, becomes completely irrelevant to your deep and enduring peace. Your peace. Your power. Unbreakable. This is the essence of true mastery. This is the pinnacle of freedom. If this Stoic reflection resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights into living a life filled with strength and purpose. What's one area of your life where you'll implement this Stoic approach today? Share your thoughts in the comments below.